Alright, I am finally back home and I'm about to make some coffee because I haven't had coffee yet. It's also decaf, so like, yeah, we're gonna talk about this while I'm making this, but I thought I would make it on camera so that you could get my first reaction tasting decaf, because I've never had decaf coffee before. I know, but I've basically come to the conclusion, and I talked about this in a prior vlog, but I've come to the conclusion that I need to stop drinking coffee, and that starts today. Well, it's been starting this past month, but I have obviously made some very big mistakes, and I think the thing for me that I'm trying to get used to is the energy boost, because for me, when I don't drink coffee, like, I don't know how else to say it other than I get depressed. Like, my mood changes significantly. I feel tired, like, it's bad. So we're gonna attempt to have a new routine, because I do drink coffee for the energy boost. Like, in my morning routine, like, I have to like drink coffee to like feel energized. But another part of why I like to drink coffee is because of the experience of like going to coffee shops and like making coffee in the morning and just like having something that you like go to every day. So I know switching to decaf, and if you saw this morning, I was I was making coffee before I left to get my nails done, and I used these pods. So I have the Nespresso, I think Virtuo next, but I usually get the non-decaf, the actual coffee pods, and I purchased decaf ones to hold myself accountable. So now I have to get through a whole jar of decaf ones. All right, here we go. Here we go. It smells like coffee. I can't tell if it tastes different. I know it's not supposed to taste different, or honestly, I don't really know what to expect because I've, again, never done my research really. I just know that it is decaffeinated. It honestly tastes exactly the same, but I will see if it holds up like energy-wise, like if I get that boost of energy. All right, before I get to work, I'm gonna do some unboxing of some PR packages that I received in the mail recently. So yeah, I received these two packages, which I knew were coming, but I didn't really know when, and they actually came on the same day, so I'm really excited to like unbox everything. And this is the first package. It's from Sanzo X Covery. I'm just using this little thing to cover my address, but it's a cute little pale pink package, and I can already tell what's in here. So if you didn't know, Sanzo is an Asian-owned like beverage company, and the flavors are like Philippine. I believe the founder is Filipino. So they collabed with an eyewear company. This is so cute. But they basically collabed with a handmade sunglass company to create these limited edition colorways inspired by the vibrant colors and distinct characteristics of 3 Asian fruit flavors from Sanzo: the lychee, calamansi, and yuzu with ginger. So the one that I have here today is the calamansi one, which is kind of like it's very like limey tasting. So oh my god, look how cute. So this is what it's inside, and they have a little drink in here, which I think is like just hilarious. Like there's just a drink in a box. And then they have the eyeglasses, which is really cool because I want to see how they created the sunglasses using like the flavor as like an inspiration. Like that to me is really cool. And I've been needing some new like sunglasses because I don't really have good sunglasses. I buy those just like cheap ones that look cute, but they don't actually like protect you from the sun. So let's see, let's try this on. Okay, all right, I really like this shape, and I can definitely see where like the colorway is coming from the drink. So this is so cute. Thank you so much, Sanzo. And if you haven't checked out the drinks yet, I highly recommend them. They're not really that sweet, so if you're into like sweet drinks like Olipop and what's Poppy, that I really like that one. If you're really into sweet drinks, I don't think you're gonna enjoy this one, but I definitely would try it out. If you're like a carbonated water, like sparkling water person, I definitely think you will enjoy Sanzo. So the next package that I have, I kind of already opened because it's so big. Like, I was like, oh my god. But I have this package from Tom's. If you don't know, Tom's is like a shoe company, and they sent me some things, so we're gonna look through them. So the first thing that I see here is a shoe embroidery kit, which made me believe that they sent me shoes. So what I believe this is for is basically Tom's is collaborating with a bunch of like mental health organizations to you know, provide mental health resources and support, and one of their campaigns was creating a list of things that can help you, you know, like, you know, help your mental health. So I think that's what's in here, because these cards, yeah, okay. Tom supports mental health year-round, and we're ramping up during Mental Health Awareness Month by sharing 31 actionable tips and resources. So yeah, this was like a May thing because Mental Health Awareness Month was like a while ago. But this is what it is, and they have like 2 card sets here, and then some magnets. And then let's see what else. Then we have this cup here that says wear good, share good. We've got pencils and a notebook for some journaling, and it says, and it like they all kind of like align with some of the tips that they outlined in their campaign. Ooh, we have some socks. Ah! Oh my god. We have some socks, which is great because I need more socks. I need all the socks that I can get. And then we have this, which I think I know what this is. It can only be one thing. More sunglasses! Oh my god, this is hilarious. Look, it's literally green sunglasses. I feel like these look the exact same. They're like very similar color and style to the ones that I got from Sanso. So that's really interesting, but I'm glad I have 2 of those now. Oh, because I really, again, I need sunglasses. And then the last thing we have here is a pair of shoes, which I'm really excited about because I used to wear Tom's all the time, but I left my ones that I like bought in New York, so I just don't have them. So I love these. They're just like a very plain one, and then I'm going to use the embroidery kit to embroider some fun designs on this, and I'm super excited. This has been great. Thank you so much, Tom's, and thank you so much for like taking initiative on mental health and providing resources for people. All right, I'm at my desk and I'm gonna start getting to work. It is about like 12 right now, 12:30-ish. I bet some of y'all are wondering, like, Alex, don't you work full-time? Like, why are you fucking around? Why did you spend your entire morning just not doing work? So that's actually something that's very unique to my job, and probably to some other jobs that like work remotely or just like on a different schedule. But as a social media manager, I kind of get to choose my hours because most of my work, you know, is going to events that happen after hours, you know, capturing social content, creating content, and scheduling that. So a lot of that happens based on my schedule. So for example, I'm going to an event tomorrow on Saturday for 3 hours. So I decided to comp my hours on Friday so that I can still work like my same required 40 hours and not overextend myself. And that's just something I do to not really burn myself out, because this morning was really well needed. Today is actually one of the most chill days of the week. Everything prior to this day was hectic. This whole week has kind of just been like me on all the time and not really turned off. Like, I've been doing major edits, I had a major shoot, I was helping out with the shoot, like it's all like turned on, and I feel like I didn't really have the time to relax and anything. So I took that for myself this morning, and that's why I was like out and about this morning. And I'm finally starting work at 12, so I get to work for the rest of the day and then go to the event tomorrow. And that's kind of how life is for me. I always make sure to have, you know, designated work-life balance, because for me that's the most important thing, right? Like, I am so used to overworking and working myself because I want to be the best. I want to be the best, and I want to impress my colleagues and my supervisors. And I've had to really take a step back and acknowledge that like my health is important too, and my time is valuable as well. So I don't have to work 60 hours, or I don't have to work more than I'm paid to work in order to impress someone and to do good work. So I've just had to, like, you know, kind of internalize that a little bit, and as I've internalized that, I think it's definitely helped, and I feel like I have a really good schedule now. Like I get to do this while I'm working. So yeah, we're just gonna work for a couple of hours and probably take breaks here and there. I have officially logged off for the day, and happy Friday. It's Friday. I'm so happy because I just look forward to the weekend, especially, you know, doing a lot of events. And I know I have to work an event tomorrow morning, but I'm really looking forward to just the weekend in general and just sleeping in on Sunday and then doing a lot of things that obviously I want to do during the week. But yeah, just a little like coffee update. So I'm just a little bit sad because I'm noticing that, you know, I'm not having my end of the day like energy. Like there's nowhere I'm grabbing that energy from. Obviously I could do a lot in terms of like sleeping earlier for myself so that I have more energy throughout the day, but I'm finding that, you know, without the coffee, that kick of caffeine that can get me through an entire day, I just don't feel like my best self. I know that's something that I'm gonna have to get used to, and this is like my new normal, because if I really want to tackle this like coffee addiction, which for me, where I like wanted to tackle it was because it was making me so anxious. Like it was giving me energy and everything, and that's great, but it was also making me really anxious and nauseous at times, which for me, I think if I were to choose one, I would choose no energy over having energy and being anxious and nauseous all day every day. But yeah, anyways, I'm just noticing that I'm a lot, you know, more like just like tired. Like I'm very sleepy. I want to take a nap, which is like so weird because for the like past decade that I've been on coffee, I have never been a napping person. I just can't do it. It doesn't make me feel good, but now all of a sudden I like want to take naps. Anyway, I think I was pretty productive today. I finished my entire to-do list, except for one thing, but that was like an event sort of thing, which I was planning on going to right now, and I'm just not feeling it. See? That's what I'm talking about. I'm just like not feeling it. I'm not feeling like my best self, but I know I'm gonna have to get used to it. So these, you know, kind of like video diaries are holding me accountable, and honestly, I'm gonna look back at this in like a few months or maybe a year. I don't know. I'll look back at this video and I'll like laugh at myself that I was like being such a baby about not drinking coffee. Anyways, I thought I would share a reading update because a lot of my followers and a lot of my, you know, content for the past few years that I've been on YouTube has been book content, and it's not that I don't read anymore. I actually read like almost every single day. It's just that I don't like posting about what I'm reading because I just feel like it takes the fun out of reading for me. So I'm reading a book called Old Enough by Haley Jacobson right now. I've been wanting to get my hands on this book for so long, but every time I went to my bookstores around me, like the closest ones near me are like Barnes and Nobles. Every time I went to Barnes and Nobles, it was sold out, but I went to an indie bookstore this past weekend and was able to find it there, I think at a cheaper price, relatively cheap. And so I bought it, and I'm really excited because I've just heard really good things about this one. It looks kind of like my type of novel. Like, just, I don't know how to describe that, but anyway, I'm reading it right now, and it is just very interesting because the author switches between POVs, so it switches from first person to second person, which is like the I to you. So it's like, I did this, I did that, to you gave me whatever, like as if she's like writing a letter to like a friend or something. And I don't know, it was a little disorienting at first, and as I say with like all the books that I read, it's okay. Like I love reading books with different formats, different POVs, and different styles, but there has to be like a purpose. So I'm excited to kind of like read that and explore what the like authorial choice was for doing that. So far it's pretty good. It's just like it's very Gen Z. I don't know what else to say. It's very Gen Z, and it's very, the main character is very woke, if that makes sense. It's coming off as very woke. And yeah, I'll update you, I guess, maybe when I read more tonight. But I think right now I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna go take, you know, work out a little bit, because I just feel like with all this like lack of energy, I really want to re-energize myself, and I feel like the way I can do that now is like, you know, going on a run, because every time I'm on a run I get such good vibes. Like sometimes it'll be good sessions, some it'll be bad, but I just like put my headphones on, listen to my music, and like it's just such a good vibe and I get really energized from it. So I feel like it'll be the thing to re-energize me for the rest of the night, because I plan on having a very chill night. Fridays are like a mixed bag for me. If I have something to do, I have something to do, and if not, then great, I get some alone time. Because I don't know if most of you know this, but I actually live with my partner now, which is a new addition. This happened in like June. So before that, I had always had my own space. So it's really hard to, you know, see someone every night and not have your own alone time, your own space. Like literally just you in a bubble, closed in and having your alone time. It's very different from like sharing a room with someone or sharing a space with someone and like they're always in that space 24/7. But today, Brandon is going out. He's not going to be here tonight. Well, he's coming back like later, but like super late. Like I'll be conked out by then. But anyways, he's gonna be gone, so I have the whole night to myself, and for me that is like such a gift, because like again, I don't get to spend much alone time by myself. Like when I'm at work, I'm at work, and when I come home, he's here and we're hanging out. And not that I don't love it, but also like I'm an introvert and I am re-energized by spending time alone and just being with myself. And I can't wait. I'm gonna watch The Summer I Turned Pretty because I have some new episodes to watch and I haven't been keeping up on it. And then I'm gonna watch other stuff that I have like on backlog that I have been waiting to. But yeah, I'm just really excited for tonight, and I'm hoping that this run gives me the energy that I need to get through the rest of the day. But I'll update you later tonight. Poor little Monstera was looking a little droopy today, so I gave her a little bath. I tried bottom watering this one because of the fungus gnats. I feel like the pot I'm using, it just is really bad at bottom watering because it's not like the plastic ones. It has a watering hole, but it literally only has one, and this plant is pretty big, so I just decided to top water her. And these are the roots that are coming in. They're so big. And then we actually just got a new plant, this money tree. This is actually from Trader Joe's. I think it was like $12. And I'm actually like shook because these money trees can get pretty pricey when you look at like Home Depot or just like other stores. And the fact that we found this one and it came with like a little freaking woven basket for 12 bucks, like that's just unheard of. But it's really cute. This is like Brandon's plant because it's on his side, and I just feel like it like really adds a lot to the space, but also just I'm a sucker for plants. So as you know, when there's new plants, I am literally really happy. What is happening? I'm scared. Mom, I'm actually really scared right now. I'm not even kidding. It's hail. It's literally so big. Alright everyone, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. It is almost about midnight right now, and I think I'm going to watch some YouTube on my iPad and then hit the hay because I have to wake up early tomorrow for a work event. So not the best, but also just a part of it. And I know I like put a little montage after about the end of my day, which honestly didn't really go that well. And you know, we win some, we lose some. Today was just another kind of bad day. And honestly, I blame the lack of coffee. I don't know, it felt weird. I think this is what scared me last time into like not really sticking to not drinking coffee, because I don't know, a month ago, or like a few months ago, I actually did try to like wean off of coffee again because I realized that it was making me a lot more anxious than I usually am. So I like cut out coffee, right? And then I started noticing that I was getting really severely depressed. And I didn't know if that was because of the lack of coffee or something else, but it was connected to my lack of energy, and then I wasn't being productive, and then I went into the cycle of not feeling productive and then beating myself up about it. So it really does come down to the caffeine, which honestly is probably an even bigger point as to why I need to get off of it. This is just going to be a whole adventure, so if you watch the next few vlogs, they're probably going to have me giving updates about my coffee journey. But yeah, it's probably just a big red warning flag that I should probably get off of it because it's making me feel this way, or it just has so much control over me that I'm not able to control even my emotions or like my self-worth, and I'm tying it to caffeine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. It's been such a crazy day. I don't know if you saw the montage with the storm, right? Well, the lightning hit my building. I know, it's really crazy. The like Wi-Fi is out in some of the units, thankfully not my unit. Some of the units I think like lost power or something for a little bit, like there was like a surge or something. And then downstairs our building, like security isn't working, so you can't actually get in the door using your like fob key or like the little scanning thing. So like there's staff downstairs like literally staying there I think all night, opening the door for like residents until someone can come fix it in the morning, which is like so insane. I don't think I've ever been in Minnesota for a storm like that, because usually I'm gone in the summers. Usually I leave to go home for the summer. So to see that storm was so crazy, and I even had to call my mom for that because I'm really scared of thunderstorms. Fun fact about me is I'm terrified of thunderstorms, and for me, I like either need someone there to like talk me through it, everything's gonna be okay, or yeah, I just can't be alone. So anyway, I called my mom and was like crying on the phone, and then my partner came home and there was a cute rainbow and everything, but still I didn't know that it hit my building. I did hear like a loud crashing noise in the building, like while I was on FaceTiming with my mom. There was like a huge crash. It almost sounded like a car accident happened inside the building. So I'm guessing that's what it was, like the lightning and hit, and that was the sound of the thunderclap, because it was so close that like you could hear it. Almost sounded like the thunder was like right next to you. So anyways, that happened. Seriously, just what happened this day? What happened? And it's like the lack of caffeine is not giving me enough energy to like hold myself up through this day and like process all of this information. So I'm so glad I have the night to myself to just like really decompress. And I even did some journaling, which I don't really do anymore, just because I haven't really had time. But I did some journaling because I'm just like, what even happened today? We went from like what did I even do in the morning? I don't even know what I did. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on a day in my life. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos with my chaotic self, and don't forget to follow my podcast. Listen to my podcast, it's in the description down below. Follow me on Instagram for more, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully they'll be a lot less chaotic, but yeah.